Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here today to the Geico 500. A big race here this evening on a second race of a doubleheader Saturday. We've got Talladega Super Speedway for you guys. No practice, no qualifying, and we'll start at the rear of the field in the 38th position here. Talladega Super Speedway, first time we come here of 3 on this custom schedule season for the Cup Series. Without further ado, we are going to hop on into this one. Holden Mason, Starlin Dixon, welcome to the stream. And here we go. John Hunter Nemechek on the pole for today's race. Chase Elliott and Ryan Newman will be starting at the rear of the field. This is one that I think you guys have been waiting for this year, and trust me, it's going to be a big race early in the season. We saw a wild 15 caution race at Kentucky earlier today. Ryan Blaney got his first win of the season, but the green flag is in the air at Talladega. Who will win at the end of our second 500-mile race of the year? Got the controller for this race here today. And a great restart, quickly getting to the bottom of the racetrack after starting on the top side. Middle lane now really fading back. What a heck of a restart from Jimmie Johnson. Got into a few accidents earlier today at Kentucky we just never could quite come back from. And a push now from behind by Chris Buescher, got us loose off of turn 4. Buescher's coming up the middle after a push from behind him. Chad Fincham and the 49 car was there, and here comes Ricky Stenhouse to the back bumper now of Jimmie Johnson. Lap 1 in the books here at Talladega. John Hunter Nemechek leads that opening lap as he gets quite a ways now out ahead of the field. Down to the inside, right in front of Ricky. Getting back down to the bottom again. 3 wide. You're going to constantly be seeing a lot of 3 wide action throughout the course of the day today, as we have a good chance to get our 4th different winner of the young season. Oh, Kenseth gets tight in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Wash up the racetrack. Johnson, oh, Kyle Busch drives right into the side door of Jimmie Johnson. Off of turn 2, Joey Gase going to pick up Johnson in the draft. We were already to the inside of Kyle Busch as he slammed door to door off of turn 2. Trying to hold the position, and now they're 4 wide right in front of us. Kyle Busch to the bottom. He's got Bowman. Actually, it's more like Kurt Busch on the bottom, but Bowman, Reddick, and Michael McDowell all on the outside. Kyle right behind his older brother, Kurt. And now Kyle makes it 4 wide. Johnson getting through there really quickly. Still behind the 18 car, moving up now. And right up the middle goes the 48 of Johnson, trying to side draft both the cars to the outside and the inside there. Kyle Busch, Corey LaJoie. Picking up Austin Dillon right in the center. Dillon blocks the 18 for a moment. Johnson moving back up towards that top lane again. Oh, Austin Dillon moves down to the inside, trying to side draft the 18. Jimmie up the middle now. It's a Dillon Brothers sandwich off of turn 2. Austin gonna pull up right in front. Well, Nemechek's definitely lost the lead here in the early going, but he is fading back in the middle, and nobody is willing to help out John Hunter Nemechek. In the sucker hole, so to say, right in that middle lane, fading backwards, 4 wide now, going into turn 1, and Busch is able to clear us, and instead it's 3 wide. By the time they enter the corner, now Kyle Busch gets tight. Not the first time he's gotten tight in the center of the corner, and he's going to lose the spot. Jimmy on the outside, 209 miles an hour at Talladega in the bump trap to the back of Kurt Busch. So 2 Chevrolets on the outside trying to lead that line. Jimmy going to hang out Kurt Busch. At least looked like it. Now back in line instead. Kyle lines up behind us. Johnson with the push to the back bumper of the 1 of Kurt Busch. Kurt's trying to side draft the 11 of Hamlin, and for the lead goes David Reagan. David Reagan to the lead at Talladega, at least for the moment, but Clint Bowyer gets a big pole off of turn 2, and a push from Jimmy Johnson down the back straightaway. Boyer's got the nose out in front, and Johnson got a swing up the middle now, 3 wide for second place. Bowyer kind of held off the 18 of Kyle Busch. 4 wide down for third, contact with Ryan Newman. The Rocket Man Newman up to third place. Gets shuffled out of line now. Jimmy Johnson with a great run into third. And a big run down to the back bumper of the 11 of Hamlin, who is going. Johnson, 208 miles an hour into turn 3, 3 wide for the lead to the bottom. Jimmy Johnson with a 3 wide pass for the lead through turns 3 and 4 and completes it all by himself. And Johnson's about to lead his first lap of the race, lap 9. From 38 to first in 8 laps. Unbelievable. Johnson trying to find his way back to victory lane for just the 6th time. Well, I should say already the 6th time in the season. This is only race number 8. We've had 3 different winners, but it's been a few races since Johnson has been to victory lane. Blaney getting the win earlier today at Kentucky, and of course at Phoenix last night. Martin Truex Jr. got his first win of the season. All 3 of those drivers in the top 6 in the point standings with their wins so far this season. Hamlin and Newman, great super speedway racers over the last couple years, especially Denny Hamlin. Newman hasn't quite had the luck, but he's had decent finishes in the last couple seasons at Daytona and Talladega. Hamlin's definitely going to be one to look out for here today. And here comes Quinn Houff, I believe, to the bottom of the track. Houff is looking for the lead underneath Austin Dillon and Ryan Newman. As Johnson continues to lead the way. Again, this is a 500-mile race, the second 500-mile race of the season. Boy, Chad Fincham's really come up through the field also. Diamond Jeff, welcome to the stream. Three wide. Still, there's a 4th lane coming in on the top side that we're going to have to be careful and watch out for also. All the way up near the wall, but here comes Austin Dillon. Had the run, and then it just kind of stalled out. Houff had a great side draft on the left rear corner panel of Austin Dillon, and Dillon couldn't quite clear. And now they're 4 wide for second place. Here comes David Reagan all the way at the top of the racetrack. No way we're going to be able to block that run. He is getting pushed mightily from Ryan Newman, and they're still 4 wide for about 3rd place. Reagan got alongside of the 48 of Johnson. Oh no, Houff gets loose in the middle of that 4 wide pack and makes a great save. as we about had the big one in the early going as Nemechek, instead of pushing his teammate David Reagan, will push Johnson to keep Jimmy in the race lead. Never officially lost the lead there. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised Quinn Houff made that save. They were 4 wide for about 3rd and 4th place. And he just got really loose off of turn 4. Here comes Fincham. Johnson trying to control the lines. The first super speedway race of the season back in the Daytona 500. Jimmy Johnson was able to get the victory. Can he do the same here today at Talladega? Sweeping the first 2 super speedway races of the season. Remember, we raced at Daytona and Talladega 3 times on this custom schedule season. And still 1 more at each track in the regular season before we get to the playoffs. So still plenty of time for wild card winners to happen. But Johnson's been the superior driver so far on these super speedway racetracks this season. You're seeing it again here today at Talladega. Here comes Cole Custer with a great move. Up the middle, 3 wide. In between Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek. And there goes Nemechek to the lead, to the inside. Help from Justin Haley, but pretty much Nemechek made that run on his own. He's got a very fast race car, and you're seeing it here early on. Freight train line on the inside for about the top 7 cars. Fincham, Johnson, Bell, almost like in a 3-car tandem right now as Haley goes high, but nobody's willing to follow him. Tyler Burback, welcome to the stream. Fincham up to 2nd place. Fincham looks to go high. Nemechek blocks. Fincham to the inside. Fincham to the outside. A big side draft there for Johnson, and that'll move him to 2nd place. They were going to follow him, but Jimmy had too much of a push from behind from Christopher Bell. And they couldn't stay in line behind the 49 without getting out of the gas. Nemechek leads the bottom open. Look at that side draft. An amazing pole by Johnson. And here comes the help into turn 3 from Christopher Bell. Solid bump draft. Jimmy Johnson back to the lead again here at Talladega. Not. Oh man, that was a close call there. And now here comes Ryan Preece on the outside, getting pushed from DiBenedetto. Johnson did not take the lead that time. That was unbelievable. And now here comes Cole Custer. Quick little shove, but that's not really going to do a whole lot. Big run for Johnson all by himself to the bottom. Preece makes the block. Giving the position up. We pass below the WL line to DiBenedetto, so quickly giving up the spot before we get black flag. And now DiBenedetto going towards the bottom. But here comes Johnson instead. Caution for the first time today, a little further back in the pack. Caution will fly. And Suarez will pit from last place, and that's going to be about it right now. So it looks like everybody else is going to stay out of the pits. Evan Board 23, welcome to the stream. So, first caution of the day comes out with Ryan Preece in first. Johnson will restart back in fourth. You got DiBenedetto on the inside in third. And John Hunter Nemechek will restart in second place. So just the first caution of the day today. Green flag back in the air. Johnson had a great restart at the start of the race from 38th. And here comes Jimmy. Oh, look at this one. Right up the middle on the restart for Jimmy Johnson. Instead of deciding to push the 38 of John Hunter Nemechek, Johnson goes up the middle and had help from Christopher Bell to follow. Ryan Preece still on the bottom though. Johnson with a big side draft. Getting the bumper out in front, but now the 21 is a lot closer to the back bumper of the 37 than what Christopher Bell is on the outside with Jimmy Johnson. Neck and neck off of turn 4. Ooh. See the aggressive side draft and really trying to pull that 37 car back. Preece will lead the opening lap of the restart, but not by much as he barely is able to clear the 48, but Johnson with a head of steam, getting pushed now by Christopher Bell. Bell will have to get out of the gas though as he gets shuffled out of line to the outside. And here he comes right back down the back straightaway again to give Johnson a shot. Truex will move in front of the 48 as he about got hooked by Matt Kenseth. As Kenseth is desperately trying to push that 19 car to the front. Johnson's been stuck on the outside since the restart. Kenseth and Truex now move to the top. Oh, look at the run for Johnson up the middle. Truex goes to the outside and cuts right in front of the 48. Stalling the momentum of Johnson out, and here comes Hendrick teammate of Jimmy Johnson, Alex Bowman, to his inside, 3 wide. DiBenedetto led the lap at the line there. Oh, about 4 wide. Logano now to push the 48. Maybe he couldn't quite get to the back bumper. Jimmy Johnson maybe could have followed teammate Alex Bowman there, but instead he'll get up to 3rd place by himself on the bottom of the track. It's Joey Logano once again. Ryan Preece giving the push to the 48. Fincham all the way on the top side as well. DiBenedetto has a big lead on the bottom. Here comes the push. Down the back straightaway off of turn 2. And here comes the outside. Johnson with a big head of steam. Right to the back bumper of the 49 as Logano goes to the bottom. They're 3 wide for the lead. Johnson just bounced it off the wall. And that'll break the momentum of the outside lane. More contact now with Ryan Preece, and they're 4 wide off of turn 4. That got sketchy real quick. Still 4 wide through the tri-oval. And Johnson goes from about 3rd place, 4th place, all the way back to about 18th. Getting pushed by Kenseth. Look at this, 4x4. Oh, action! Boyer bounces into the 51 of Gase, who slides in to the 17 of Chris Buescher. Johnson in the bottom. Oh, what a move! As Gase gets pinched off and has to drop out of the gas. Very tight going into turn 3. Unbelievable action at Talladega in the early going of the Geico 500 here this afternoon. Big run for Jimmy Johnson again, 210 miles an hour into turn 1. As these cars are absolutely hauling in this pack. Johnson with a big head of steam on the top side once again. But just nothing to do there. Nowhere to go with the run. Cindy Duncan Gaming, welcome to the stream. DiBenedetto Remember, he was just leading earlier on. Bang! Stenhouse and Johnson got together. Going into turn 1, and Johnson now falls in line behind Stenhouse. Currently 14 people watching. Thanks for everybody tuning in here this afternoon. Second of 2 races of our doubleheader Saturday on NASCAR Heat 5 with these full race live streams. We go to Texas tomorrow for a shortened cup race. That is the next race on the schedule. Sure enough, the actual cup race is at Texas tomorrow, so pretty cool. King, welcome to the stream. Exactly. King, that is what you call racing right here. Very hard, aggressive, but you don't need to crash. Really showing some great racing indeed throughout the course of this one in the early going. Johnson to the back of the 22. He's getting a big pull now on the back of the 4 of Harvick. Oh, Logano wanted to go a little higher. Johnson didn't want to go with him. Ty Dillon will jump in front of the 48 car now as the 48 now jumps behind the 49 of Fitcham, who got loose off of 4. Johnson all the way to the bottom of the track, 3 wide. As they go side by side for the lead, Alex Bowman to the front now and will lead the lap over Harvick. I'm not sure exactly what time that Texas race will be. I'd like for it to be before the actual cup race. I'm not sure if I will be home early enough to do that. So if not, it would be tomorrow after the cup race at Texas. So, yeah, not sure on the exact time. But you can count on there being another stream tomorrow for sure. I know the actual race coverage starts at 3. Oh man, Harvick about hooked the 48 of Johnson right on the right rear. He did not hit him clean. Almirola will give the push to Johnson cleanly as Bowman is way out ahead of the pack. And Bowman gets hung out by his teammate Johnson. But there was just nothing to do. We were so much faster than the 88 car. Almirola will push Johnson back to the lead. Almirola backs off. Now he's got his teammate Kevin Harvick pushing him in. The Stewart-Haas Racing Fords are hooked up as they go high off of turn 4. Look at the run that Almirola's got. Johnson couldn't even lead the lap. And here comes Boyer, another Stewart-Haas Ford. Almirola will lead the lap at the line. Johnson looking high off of turn 2. Same move Almirola made, and look at that side draft by Johnson, and now trying to get away from him down the back straightaway, plus a push from Boyer. Johnson with an outside pass for the lead into turn number 2. Sorry, turn 3 rather. And now drops in front of the 10. 3 Stewart-Haas Racing cars in the top, roughly 6 or 7. It was top 4 there for a moment. And Johnson will lead the lap at the line. Get Kurt Busch looking towards the bottom, and they're 3 wide again. And Almirola's going to get to the bottom of the racetrack. The amount of lead changes has been insane in the early going of this race. Lloyd 54, welcome to the stream. Reagan looking to the top. Couldn't quite block off the 48 car. Johnson got a little tight into the corner. Trying to side draft the inside. LaJoy really trying to help, but the outside is fading. Hopefully we can get more cars up here. And here comes the 00 of Quinn Houff. 3 wide to the top. Oh! Little contact. Back down behind him. Yeah, just in the early going of this one, 32 laps into the race. But it has definitely been non-stop, aggressive, but real hard racing, to say the least. Everybody just wanting to lead laps. Just one caution so far today. Not sure who it is for. Must have been a single car incident a little further back in the pack. Didn't really see anything out of the rear view or the look back cam when it had happened. There's a big side draft on Austin Dillon. Trying to get him again, but we can't do it. Chris Buescher in the 17. Right behind Johnson. Jimmy looking to pull out of line, and he does. Big run for that 48 car down the back straightaway to pass Austin Dillon on the top side for second place. Almirola with basically nowhere to go. If Johnson could get alongside of him, but no. Can't do it. Actually fakes high, goes to the inside instead, and here comes Austin Dillon to help push another Chevrolet of Johnson to the lead. Let's go immediately. Johnson trying to side draft the 10 as Almirola leads the lap. David Reagan now with the push, but Almirola clears. That aggressive side draft, and look at the run Ty Dillon's got. My goodness, he's getting pushed for Ryan Newman, and he had to check up quickly before he ran right all over into the back bumper of Johnson. Caution for the second time today as Almirola leads with 155 laps to go. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel, no adjustments needed for 48 of Johnson. Ethan Greer, welcome to the stream. Did I figure out the problem? Well, it seems to be okay because I haven't heard any issues with it so far since the stream started. I hope I figured it out going forward. So far, everything is good. Almirola wins the race off of pit road there. Reagan actually gained a spot. Johnson lost a spot. If I get in a crash, I have a 5-second damage clock, so if I have more than 5 seconds of damage, I can't repair it. You guys saw the effects of what it did to us at Kentucky, getting in that hard accident and took us out of the race. We had too much damage to overcome. Still finished in ninth miraculously, but because we had a lot of cautions, we were able to stay on the lead lap by the end of the race. But so far here in this one, it has been nothing but wild. Great restart by Johnson on the bottom to quickly get to the lead as Eric Jones was able to follow us up to second place, followed by Bowman, Boyer, and Kurt Busch, who have now swapped for 4th and 5th, and now Almirola's up to 5th, and Boyer's back. Boyer's really lost the draft. Well, not the draft, but he's lost some help. Oh, wow. The 10 and the 1 almost got together off of turn 4. Look at Almirola kind of squeezing the one car up the track. That allows him to lead Chris Buescher. No, that's Quinn Houff in the 00 for Starcom Racing to get underneath him. Running back there about 4th, 5th, and 6th as they all about made contact. Kurt Busch has lost a lot of spots after the fact. And here comes Houff. Kyle Busch in the picture for the first time here today. We'll be at lap 40 this time by. Race is moving along. Ryan Blaney up the middle. Oh, wow, Johnson's going to get split. 3 wide for the lead. Oh, here comes the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas on the bottom. Three wide middle. Keselowski with the push. And look at the run by Jimmy Johnson. on the top. Oh, help! Trying to pull up and block us. And luckily Byron was there to help. A risky block by Quinn Half. Heavy contact there for a moment. Johnson barely kept it off the wall. And I think the 24 car getting behind us to help us out there really did the job well. Oh, man, right in front of Blaney. Blaney gets loose mid-pack and he makes a great save. And he might have had help from behind from Eric Almirola as well to help straighten it out. A couple risky blocks a couple laps in a row. Eric Jones with the push to the back bumper now the 20, and here comes the outside down the back straightaway. Swinging down to the inside, you got Kyle Busch, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Jimmy Johnson, followed by Keselowski, and then just a mad scramble for about 5th. Stenhouse to the bottom of Busch. Busch throws the block hit on Stenhouse. Stenhouse got really loose. Johnson had to check up. She puts Keselowski to the outside. Hamlin with a great shove to Jimmy. Big side draft on Stenhouse. Justin Haley up to 4th place. Had a pretty solid run at Kentucky earlier today. Finished just outside the top 10. For the rookie. Johnson now up to 2nd place. Is easily going to get around Stenhouse through 1 and 2. And a big run now to the back bumper of Kyle Busch. Massive run off of turn 2. Busch trying to go up to block, and he will. But here comes Stenhouse with a push to the back of Johnson. Kyle Busch is still there, though, for now. Stenhouse was pushing us. Now we jump down to the bottom in front of Justin Haley. And the 18 and the 48 now have locked bumpers. Haley in line behind us on the outside. Jacob Westbrook, welcome to the stream. Thought I was headed towards the wall for sure. Yeah, that was definitely a sketchy moment. One of many already here today. An incredible action at Talladega Super Speedway. Again, this is the first Talladega race on NASCAR Heat 5 I have raced in any series. It's coming here in the Cup Series today. You really see this outside taking off well. It's in the 18, 48, and the 16. Blaney is trying to lead the inside line, followed by Corey LaJoie. Keeping an eye. Here comes Blaney to the bottom. Johnson sees the lane coming. Moves to the inside of the 18, and Blaney with the push off of turn 2. Great move by Johnson to get there, but can he complete the pass? A big side draft on Kyle Busch. Blaney trying to help the 48 of Johnson. And he will. Johnson back to the lead for the 4th time already today, assuming we can lead back to the start-finish line. Oh, Blaney to the bottom. So hard to block the runs. I noticed that at Daytona, in all 3 series during our speed weeks, once we first started this NASCAR Heat 5 series, and you're really seeing that again today. Massive runs, very difficult to block. LaJoie just gets out of the way there, and that leaves Blaney out to dry because Blaney had such a huge lead on the rest of the pack. And here comes Johnson at 200 and 3 miles an hour. Off of turn 4, big time side draft. Johnson back to the lead, and here comes Keselowski, who's been the man at Talladega over the last decade. Caution for the 3rd time today as Johnson leads here in this one. Yep, I did see Kyle Busch got his 98th career Xfinity win. I was on the golf course, got home, and watched about the last 15 laps of the race, but I did see Kyle Busch got the win. Nonetheless, when am I doing my Truck Series race? Okay, so Truck Series will be Monday night at Canadian Tire, so I would have to make up that race for Monday. That was supposed to be back on Wednesday, and I was trying to run it Thursday, but the hotel just outside of Bristol wasn't letting me get connected there, even with my own hotspot, mobile hotspot. So yeah, it just wasn't working out very well. Cut out on us multiple times, so had to postpone that stream. We had to get the Cup Series rolling again, so that's why we had the doubleheader today. We ran Phoenix last night when I got home, and we'll have Texas tomorrow afternoon. But we will get back with the Truck Series Monday night, and Xfinity Series I still have no timetable for when we will return there. Johnson with one incredible restart from the lead this time. First time we have restarted from the lead today. Most of the field stayed out of the pits, but that allows big runs coming. Brendan Gaughan, Matt DiBenedetto, Justin Haley, Eric Almirola up here. Johnson able to fend everybody off though. So a good restart here for the 4018. That race on Monday is going to be about 8:15 to 8:30 whenever I can get off of work. That's usually the streams Monday through Wednesdays when I have to work, just because I don't know exactly what time I can get off, even though my scheduled time off is 6:30. Oh wow, Johnson's car really stepped out into turn number 1. 3 wide to the top. Here comes LaJoie. It's going to be too late. Johnson's going to quickly fall outside of the top 5, back to about 7th. Jimmy back down to the bottom, but not until he falls back to about 9th. But look at the run. Ross Chastain in the mix. Blaney trying to go back-to-back and win 3 in a row at Talladega, figuring he has won the last 2 Cup Series races in real life here. Oh, Blaney got loose. He did not take that push well at all, despite the fact we hit him square. And look at the run for the 48 of Johnson. All the way to the top side, 3 wide for second. But it stalled out. There's nobody to come with us. Johnson all the way back down to the bottom, though. McDowell was hung out to dry. A lot of newcomers up at the front of the field. Brendan Gaughan leads, and you got David Reagan in 3rd, Chastain in 2nd, Michael McDowell in 4th, or 5th rather. Corey LaJoie 6th. 3 wide for about 2nd place. Brendan Gaughan trying to control the lines. But not before Johnson's able to get up to 2nd place. Right in front of the Spider Motorsports 77 car, Chastain. A little bump drafting work done there, but he can't quite get in front of Corey LaJoie for 2nd. Gonna alternate through the cameras for the first time in the Geico 500 today, with 135 laps to go. We take a break here from the broadcasting for the next dozen laps. my favorite paint scheme for NASCAR Heat 5. I'd have to say my favorite paint scheme. I don't know. See, I have the DLCs, or I should have it, but the game keeps or no, not the game keeps crashing, but something about the PlayStation Store, I can't actually get all the DLCs for whatever reason. Like, I can put the code in and it's not coming back, so I don't really know too well. I really do like that Hooters paint scheme from Chase Elliott, though. That black and orange scheme. That in the Truck Series it looks slick, but even the Cup Series car like that looks really awesome. Not gonna lie. Probably my favorite paint scheme anybody's ran so far this season, to be quite honest. DRG, welcome to the stream. Who do I think is going to win tomorrow at Texas? Not going to answer that question. We'll have a predictions video coming out tonight along with the Bristol Motor Speedway All-Star Race vlog. That'll also be out on the channel by the end of the night. So I don't want to spoil my my pick there, as well as drivers, you know, to stay away from, and possible dark horse picks for your fantasy teams coming forward for tomorrow's race also. So I like to usually save that for save those types of questions for that video specifically. So that'll be answered tomorrow, well, or later tonight for tomorrow's race. What I meant to say. Yep, Chase won the Bristol All-Star Race. $1 million bonus prize. Ooh. Should stream tomorrow's race and commentate over it. And I mean, as fun as it would be, I just don't know. I just feel like I'm at risk of getting a copyright strike for it. I just don't want to put myself at risk with the channel. I know it'd be my own commentary, and it's something I could fight, but I just don't want to take that risk. Was William in the All-Star race? Yeah, William Byron made the All-Star race because he won one of the stages in the Open. I think he won stage 2. So yeah, William Byron ended up racing his way into the All-Star race on Wednesday night. Yeah, so I figure when I roll through these different camera angles the multiple times I do throughout the course of the race, I think I'm going to start doing that, and that's going to be my quote-unquote commercial break. There's no ads here, but I figured that's probably my best time to try and answer questions in the chat that you guys bring forth to me, because I know I miss them a lot of the time with trying to do the realistic broadcasting, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So that'll be for about a dozen laps in the Cup Series, more like a handful of laps in the Truck and Xfinity races because they're much shorter races, so I don't want to take as long of a break during the course of it. Kind of gives me a chance to catch my breath a little bit too. And you guys still get to see the action, you know, on top of it, despite I'm not really commentating over it. So if you guys are okay with me doing this, then let me know down in the chat below. If not, then I'll just keep broadcasting throughout the course, lap by lap, no matter what. Anyway, I mean, I still try to answer questions regardless of the fact. But I figured it's just a little bit easier for me to do it this way. It just kind of sucks because there's a little bit of dead space and dead air, you know, here and there, but thanks for that comment, Holden. Welcome back to the Geico 500, 123 laps to go at Talladega Super Speedway here this afternoon. Lap 66 of 188, 3 cautions total in the race so far here today. Johnson leads, Blaney second, Austin Dillon, Matt DiBenedetto, and Eric Jones currently round out the top 5, but you saw the action there. And of course that little break that I had taken from the actual commentating portion of the live stream. And here comes Matt DiBenedetto on the top side of the racetrack, but not a lot of help behind him. Unbelievable run by the 21. Looks very fast today. He's got Kyle Busch in line on the outside. Oh, Blaney got loose going into turn 1. That allows Austin Dillon to get under him, and here comes Kyle Busch now on the top side. And Busch is trying to go up the middle there for a moment. Lost his momentum. Austin Dillon with the push, trying to get the 48 back to the front again after DiBenedetto led that last lap. I like the way I think I need a break. Yeah, what the heck? You know, just trying to add to the realism of the race. Oh! Austin Dillon almost threw an extremely late block there on Kyle Busch. And now we got the 2 Hendrick cars lined up on the inside. Jimmy Johnson, Chase Elliott. And here comes Bowman in the mix trying to lead the outside lane. Oh! Just barely able to get in front of Chase Elliott. Bowman gets hung out to dry. I believe that's Corey LaJoy now coming up the middle. Elliott to the bottom, getting pushed by the one of Kurt Busch for Chip Ganassi Racing. Chase Elliott to the front. Fan favorite. Won the Talladega Spring Race in 2019, trying to do it again here on NASCAR Heat 5 today. Oh boy. Boyer not giving us a lot of room, and look at the run Kurt Busch had. Elliott threw the block on him. Big run though for Jimmy Johnson. Johnson goes right up the middle, 4 wide for the lead. Boyer was at the bottom of the track getting help by, I believe it was Tyler Reddick. No clue he was doing that as we were trying to make the move up the middle simultaneously. 3 by 3 through the middle of the pack. Remember, we did have the big one at one point in time in the Daytona 500 partway through the race. We have not had it yet today at Talladega, despite the fact we have had 3 cautions and have had extremely hard and aggressive racing since the drop of the green flag today. Jimmy Johnson on the bottom, quickly back up to 5th. It was a big side draft by Blaney to hold us back on the outside. We didn't have a lot of help anyway, but that was still a good move by Blaney. Nice and cleanly done as well. Johnson trying to get him back. Look at the run the 48 car has all by himself. Gets all the way up to about 2nd. A little contact though with Reddick. And back down in 4th place in between Blaney and Bubba. Here comes Johnson again. Oh. This gets so far, we just can't get anybody to get up there and help us in line. Oh, Boyer got hung out. Boyer hung out to dry on the top side. Tyler Reddick to the lead now off of turn 2, followed by Blaney and Johnson. Oh, Reddick all the way to the top to block Blaney. Blaney up the middle. Wallace pushing Johnson on the bottom. Jimmy Johnson back to the lead off of turn 4. With help from the 43 of Bubba Wallace. Oh, wow. Wallace really shot the 48 car out ahead. Johnson officially leads back at the line that time. And here comes the run by the 43 of Wallace. Blaney falls back to about 5th. Here comes Austin Dillon getting help from Eric Almirola. Johnson getting way ahead of the pack again though. Did not realize this, but we are getting right towards the end of this fuel run. We're only about 5 laps away from green flag pit stops. Only had to make 1 pit stop so far in the race, and it was under caution. Alex Bowman up to 2nd behind Hendrick Motorsport teammate Johnson. So the 200 cars at the front of the field here as they go 3 by 3 through the pack behind us. Look at Kyle Busch coming up the middle, getting help from Kevin Harvick. Bowman at the top. He's got Wallace behind him as they go 3 wide for about second place. Christopher Bell, rookie, on the bottom, right behind Johnson now. Stay low and go, says Christopher Bell. Bell looking up a little bit. Can't do it. Here comes the runs from the 18 and the 88. Great job by Johnson, able to block all 3 lanes through the tri-oval. Cleanly done as well. Oh, didn't think we were going to get down in front of the 95. He was a little gracious and gave us a ton of room there to get in front of him. That was the last couple laps of the race. I don't think he would have done it, but he is coming to pit road anyway this time, and that might have had a lot to do with it. So we have about 10 cars hitting pit road of the lead pack. Everybody still on the lead lap of the cars out on the track. Only 2 cars had DNF'd up to this point in the race. So as we are in the middle of green flag pit stops for the first time today, we'll see how this might shake the running order up. Harvick with a run on the top side. And Bowman will lead the next pack of cars onto pit road. More like 15 to 20 cars that time. And it leaves probably around 15 or so cars still on the racetrack that yet have to hit pit road. Coming up on a few of these guys just coming out of the pits up ahead here. That's going to slow down the pack behind us. Johnson able to put a couple of these guys a lap down. Jimmy Johnson will hit pit road this time by. So kind of gapped some of the pack behind us by about a second over second place on back. Now we just need a fast pit stop. Pit road speed limit likely 55 miles an hour as we come off of turn 4 this time. Got to make sure we don't speed. Easily done that time by Johnson. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel. No adjustments. I get loose every time I go into turn 1. I mean, maybe. I don't get loose every time. .6 second stop that time for Johnson. First off of pit road of the roughly 15 cars that still had to make their green flag stop there. But here comes a lot of drivers that had already made their pit stops, led by Brad Keselowski on the top side. Johnson trying to get up to speed and trying to make the blocks, trying to hold everybody behind us. Keselowski's able to get there. Oh, that might have stalled out the field there. 49 to 36, I believe. Johnson still trying to get up to speed. David Reagan with the push on the top side. That was definitely risky, let me tell you, but made it pay off. Did not want to lose his lead pack. And still, roughly the top 5 stayed out another lap, and here comes the run by Johnson. To the back of Christopher Bell, who might be the eventual leader. Big time push from Keselowski on the top. No copyright gameplay. Welcome to the stream. Outside just wasn't working well enough, but not only Johnson was able to get back to the bottom, and so was Brad Keselowski. Oh wow, 21. And the 48 about got hooked together into turn 1. Big push, here comes Johnson. 88 of Bowman moved up for a short moment. Now really trying to move up in front of teammate Jimmy Johnson. Big side draft there that time by Jimmy. Christopher Bell on the top by himself. Johnson picks him up in the draft. Chad Fincham up towards the front. The race leader, though, has still stayed out. Not sure exactly who it is, but we are still about 40 seconds off the lead. It's this battle up at the front of the package for second place. 88-48 working together. Bowman and Johnson. Matt Kenseth is the race leader, and caution will fly perfectly for Kenseth, who still did not pit. So this is the 4th caution of the race. Ace Dark Light, welcome to the stream. Hey Starlight, we've had 4 cautions so far today. We have not gotten in a wreck ourselves, nor have we seen an accident. We've seen near accidents a lot today, but definitely haven't had the big one. Tyler Reddick will get the free pass in 34th. Looks like Austin Dillon's going to pit also. William Byron and Cole Custer are the only 2 drivers out of the race so far in 2 of the first 3 cautions, but now that was caution 4. Alex Bowman will lead the field to the green flag this time. Hendrick Motorsports on the front row as Johnson will restart on the top side. Green flag back in the air for Alex Bowman in the 88. Jimmy has the edge going into turns 1 and 2. Teamwork by the Hendrick Motorsport drivers. Johnson's able to get in front of the 88 of Bowman. Great restart on the top side. Bowman may have let us go. And now we can get these 2 cars lined up at the front of the field and maybe try to control the pack together. Or will Bowman try to go for the lead himself? Trying to get down in front of the 21, and now he does. So, great job there. I use manual transmission. Manual for really any race, whether it's the controller or the steering wheel. Johnson leads the opening lap of the restart. Here comes the run from David Reagan and the 21 there as well. Matt DiBenedetto, Bowman all the way to the top all by himself and hung out to dry. Fincham up the middle now as they go 3 wide for second. Bowman in line behind David Reagan. Boy, he lost a lot of spots, got loose trying to get back into the pack. I don't know if he might have scraped the wall or got hit awkwardly by another car, but Johnson overdrove turn 3, getting in there just a little bit, but still controlling the pack regardless. Fincham in the 49 on the outside. He is there. Big side draft, and here comes Eric Jones behind him. Fincham will lead the lap and pull down right in front of us. So rookie Chad Fincham trying to win his first race of his Cup Series, Young Cup Series career, might I add, and a win if he can get to the top 30 in the point standings would mean playoffs. What an upset that would be, and really put the playoff bubble up on its side. We're only on race number 8 of this young season, but a win at Talladega would go a long way for Fincham. What button is it to go up and down in gears? It depends. There's two different like formats you can use. DiBenedetto just pushed Johnson back to the lead, and Fincham gets hung out to dry. But the format I use, R1 and L1 are the upshifts and downshifts. L1 is downshift, upshift is R1. I know like X and square, I think, is something like that is one of them, or something. I don't know. I don't know how the other one goes. There's two different formats you can use, but that's the one I use. It's easier for me. Oh, look at this. Oh, Keselowski to the inside. Johnson with the block as we both get loose. Right in front of the pack. And here comes Jones and DiBenedetto. Huge runs by everyone. Johnson gets hung out to dry. He lost all of his momentum after that contact with Keselowski. Jones had to get out of the gas as well. Oh, Keselowski still up to second. Look at everybody drifting towards the outside. Bottom wide open for Johnson to get right back up to third. How quickly that was pulled off. And now here comes Jimmy Johnson. DiBenedetto leads the lap at the line. Of Almirola going to give Johnson a shove down the back straightaway. Keselowski, not a lot of help. And look at the run by Johnson. One now of Matt DiBenedetto. To his inside now off of turn 4. Big time side draft trying to pull back away from him. And DiBenedetto will lead the lap at the line. Keselowski to the bottom, 3 wide for the lead. Almirola with the push. Johnson gets by DiBenedetto, but here's Keselowski with help from Bobby Carter, the generated rookie on the bottom. Keselowski clear off of turn 2 for the lead. Time bump draft for the 48 and the 2. Johnson trying to move in front of Carter. Oh no, the 2 of Keselowski about to get turned right in front of the pack. So they're trying to get under the 73. Keselowski trying to block us at the same time. And that will give Bobby Carter the race lead for the first time here today. Followed by Stenhouse in second, Johnson third, Bubba Wallace, and Eric Almirola. And now Stenhouse to the bottom of the track. He wants the lead. Johnson to the back bumper of Carter. Down the back straightaway. Stenhouse, though, instead to the lead. Johnson up the middle. Seen Christopher Bell up towards the front periodically today, and now he's going to lose the bottom. Not a good move there by Bell that time. Wallace leaves the bottom open now. Johnson back to second place. Cross flags in the air. We're halfway home. 94 laps down, 94 laps to go at Talladega here today. As Ricky Stenhouse Jr. leads. 47 and the 48 just pulling ahead. from everybody else. Joey Gase up to third. Carter still in fourth, and Bubba Wallace rounding out the top five. Big push, Johnson to the back bumper of Stenhouse, trying to maybe get the 47 and the 48 back, way out ahead of the pack again. A little tandem action going on for the two Chevrolets. It's cool there, Evan. Caution. Caution for the fifth time now today. Stenhouse leads at Talladega. Johnson in second. Jimmy is going to hit pit road this time with 92 laps to go at the line. We will have 89 laps left when we go green. So a little bit of a pit strategy situation going on right now. 4 tires, going to repair damage if we have any at all, really. We'll tank of fuel. So going to lose the track position, but trying to get off sequence here with everybody else. Austin Dillon will get the free pass in 35th. Did not realize he fell a lap down in this one. Michael McDowell, by the way, is out of this race, it looks like, as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. No, yeah, I am wrong. He is still out on the track. He just pitted under the caution right there. So, green flag back in the air with 89 laps left. Johnson restarting at the rear of the field, much like at the very start of the race. First time we've been back this far since then. Outer and middle lanes kind of stalling on the restart there. 49 of Fincham in front of us, so had one heck of a run, and now both lanes stalling out completely. Getting into turn 3. Allows Johnson to get back to the bottom again. Oh no! Ryan Priest got really loose into turn 3. They go about 4 wide, further back in the pack. And how quickly Johnson goes from 35th to the start-finish line into the top 21 spots. Gained 14 spots in the opening lap of the restart. 48 car is fast today. Ooh, Reddick kind of stalled out. Johnson picks him up in the draft. Reddick gets another run going down the back straightaway, and here comes Matt Kenseth, along with Jimmy Johnson. Boyer in 35th in the free pass spot currently. Trying to stay there for whenever we get another caution, assuming we do get another yellow. Yeah, I am doing Xfinity races, custom schedules, just like I am with the Truck Series and the Cup Series. I've only done Daytona for the Xfinity Series because the game keeps crashing on PS4 with the custom schedules for whatever reason. I even tried checking it again a couple days ago when I was on the road. Bristol, I think it was Thursday, I tried checking it and it still crashes. So, yeah, I don't know. NASCAR Heat still got to fix the issue before we get back going with the season again. One race in, finished 35th at Daytona, I believe, with Kyle Busch. So Definitely looking for redemption there. 4 wide down the back straightaway right in front of us, and Johnson now with the run to the inside. Joey Gase came down to block. 5 wide. 5 wide in the center of turns 3 and 4. Now down to about 4 wide again in the center of the corner for about 10th place. Johnson just got the bumper underneath the corner panel of Joey Gase there, and we're still 4 wide through the tri-oval. Chastain with another push. I believe that was Daniel Suarez who led that last lap. But he's going to lose the lead now. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Oh, wow, what a move by Jimmy. 4 wide up the middle, making passes. Look at the run by the 48 car. All the way up to 2nd place. And the run finally stalls out without any help from behind. Suarez picks us up. But now before we fall back to 5th. As Kurt Busch continues to lead. I believe that was a lead change at the line for him. Fastest lap of the race so far for Johnson, 47.345 that last time. Down the back straightaway. Big run now on Kurt Busch. Kurt goes a little higher. Johnson there to help. But Stenhouse and the 17 of Busch are on the bottom. Johnson's just going to go right in line behind them, followed by Suarez now in 4th. Oh, wow, Buescher got loose. And that puts Johnson up to 2nd place. Stenhouse leads, just like we left under the caution about 6 laps ago. Well, the caution came out with 10 laps ago, but went green with about 6 laps. Or I should say, it went green 6 laps ago, is what I meant to say. Suarez gets blocked off. Here comes Chase Elliott. Buescher's pushed a couple cars towards the front of the field already in this one. He's trying it again here with Chase Elliott. Austin Dillon restarted at the rear of the field after that last caution as well, because remember, he got the free pass position. And he has quickly gotten up to about 4th place. Quick block there on Truex. Stalling the outside out. Saw the run. Johnson moved up. Just 81 laps to go at Talladega. We get closer and closer towards the finish of the race. Here comes Chad Fincham, Chase Elliott. On the top, Johnson there to block. And back to the bottom again. Oh, Elliott hangs out Fincham. He's got help from, I believe that's Truex behind Chase Elliott on the very top side of the track, that 3rd lane. So they go 3 wide for about 2nd place off of turn 4. Elliott with a big run. Truex hangs him out to dry. And here comes Suarez on the bottom. Elliott up the middle. Johnson on the top side in front of Truex, who will now push the 48. Still 3 wide. And Johnson with a huge run down the back straightaway. Oh, wasn't clean to get down to the bottom, although we still got there quickly. And look at the run by Jimmie Johnson. On Austin Dillon to the bottom now for the lead, but not a lot of help anymore. Can't quite side draft the 3 long enough. 4 wide now behind us. Fincham, Gase, Priest. I believe that was Suarez up at the top, who lost a lot of momentum now. We go about 3 wide per second. Austin Dillon leads. As the 3 and the 48 lock bumpers. Oh, Johnson just bounced it off the wall. That really stacked everybody else behind us. How long have I done the full race thing for? I periodically used to do full races before I even started streaming and had a channel long ago, like on the older NASCAR games. In NASCAR 07, I did a lot of that. And then I kind of went away from it for a while. And then when I wanted to start the channel back up, I figured I wanted to do full race live streams again. That was back in November. And I want to do it consistently like I have with the channel, so it's really been the mainstay for the channel. Really kind of when I started to really get into it, and I wanted to do realistic broadcasts with it because I love broadcasting with really anything but NASCAR. Go-to sport. And here I am. And you guys love the content too, so that's great. Look at the run Chastain's got, and look at the run Johnson's got now. Chastain pulls right in front of the 2 of Keselowski. Austin Dillon losing ground on the top side. Timmy Hill going to push the 48 of Jimmy. Timmy Hill staying consistent on the outside behind the 48 of Johnson, but just doesn't seem to have quite fast enough of a car to help make some pushes. So we're going to hop in line behind Matt Kenseth. Oh, Kenseth swings high. Ty Dillon gave us a push, and look at the run Johnson's got on the bottom of the track, 208 miles an hour. Oh, look at the run by Jimmie Johnson all the way to the top side. My goodness, can't quite clear Ross Chastain in time, though. And that didn't quite work out for Jimmy. Being a commentator, my dream job. It is now, for sure. No, I mean, growing up, I always, obviously, you know, I wanted to race. You know, that was my thing. But as I was getting older, I knew that was probably not going to be a possibility. I looked to broadcasting as being that next, you know, tier, and I love talking about NASCAR. I love just doing this, you know, with broadcasting. It's like, you know, I love it. I know commentating, broadcasting real races to be a future dream job for sure. Christopher Bell getting pushed to the lead by Stenhouse. Stenhouse, let's go. And I think he was hoping for us to get in line behind him and push him, but instead Johnson makes the run up to second place and out for the lead on Christopher Bell. And Stenhouse going to pull in line behind the 48. Thinking, well, Johnson helped me out quite a bit. I guess I should probably help him out now, and that will push the 48 of Johnson back to the lead again at the start-finish line. Another lead change. Keselowski, Ty Dillon working the top side of the track. Johnson up the block. Oh man, Keselowski got really tight after that. Oh, 4 wide, up the middle. Here comes Corey LaJoie. Or no, that's Timmy Hill. In the 66, Timmy Hill trying to get the run. Keselowski still there on the top. Clear. Back to the bottom, clear. I don't think Johnson's going to hold on to the lead for much longer. There's a lot of big runs coming from behind, and here comes Keselowski again. That time, Timmy Hill couldn't pull him back with the side draft. And here we go. Oh! Stenhouse about to turn the 48 of Johnson. And look at Timmy Hill going for the lead. What a run that 66 car's got to the inside of Brad Keselowski. It was 71 laps to go at the line. Timmy Hill takes the lead for the first time today at Talladega. What races after Texas for the championship season? I've got Phoenix and then I've got Kansas and then Martinsville. Kansas, Martinsville, Richmond, I believe, are the next 4 races after Texas. Or Kansas, Martinsville, Richmond, next 3 races after Texas. Got some cars hitting pit road this time. Remember, Johnson pitted under the last caution. So you're going to be able to see this 48 car stay out a lot longer than these leaders with 70 laps to go as they're about to hit pit road right now. Some of them did there. And that is an interesting strategy that might pay off. If we stay green long enough and Johnson can come back around and lap a lot of cars, that would be incredible. Especially if a caution comes out at any point in time before this 48 car has to hit pit road. Wondering when Timmy Hill might end up hitting the pits. It's not going to be this time, that's for sure. Comes Truex, followed by a couple of others onto pit road. Bowyer going to follow Johnson on the outside. Big side draft on Timmy Hill. Here comes the run on the top. Hill has to check up because of the lap cars as Bowyer continues to bump draft the 48. Johnson to the lead off of turn 2. Look at that run. Bell will go a lap down now. That mad dash behind everyone. How long is the Bristol vlog? I still have just a tiny bit of editing left. I don't know what all I want to put in there. Because I didn't do a lot of... Oh, contact! Bowyer kind of sideswiped one of the lap cars coming out of the pits there. Look at all these drivers going a lap down right now. We're going to get on by Keselowski in the 2. He's back in 26th. More cars entering pit road this time. So I think I'm going to kind of break up my vlog. I'm going to have 3 different parts to my vlog. I'm going to have my pre-race predictions. Oh, caution is out. And that plays out perfectly because that is going to trap a lot of drivers a lap down. So hold on my question here for just a second. We've got 67 laps to go. And we have now just had our 6th caution of the race. A lot of guys were either on pit road at the time of the caution that will not pit, or already had pit but were able to stay on the lead lap. Johnson in the lead. We'll hit pit road again here, and that will trap a lot of these guys a lap down. Keselowski gets the free pass at 19, so only 19 cars on the lead lap. Great call there by Johnson. Green flag back in the air. Here at Talladega, Johnson restarts back in 12th. So yeah, I'm going to break my Bristol vlog from the All-Star race into 3 different groups. My post-race analysis video for the Bristol All-Star race, the actual Bristol vlog of the day of the race, you know, actually at the track and everything, and then my predictions from beforehand too. Means I couldn't get the predictions video out or have not gotten the post-race analysis video out yet. I wasn't too worried about rushing it out, simply because it wasn't a points race. Therefore, there was no fantasy on the line there. Wallace gets loose on the top. So we go 4 wide. Look at the run by Johnson on the top side. Help from Corey LaJoie. But yeah, all 3 of those videos are going to be up on the channel tonight, though, for sure. I think the race highlight part of the vlog, I think it's going to be what I'm most excited for. That was a pretty cool experience. Had good seats too. Granted, there's not really a bad seat at Bristol from what I could see and what I've heard, so. We sat down in turn 1. Quinn Half, Starcom Racing in the lead here at Talladega. Looking for his first career win. He's got a better shot knowing that there are only 19 cars on the lead lap now as Johnson drives up to 3rd. Eric Almirola now for the lead down the back straightaway. And Johnson now going for it. Caution is out again, so caution's out for the 7th time today with 62 laps to go as we got about a lap and a half in on the restart. And Chris Buescher will get the free pass in 20th. David Reagan's also out of the race now, along with Cole Custer and William Byron. Tim Irvin, welcome to the stream. Jacob Comstock, welcome to the stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in here at Talladega. Race number 8 of our custom schedule championship mode season. We're going to have 59 laps to go when we go green. Almirola will lead the field to the green flag. Still outside the pit window to make it on one more stop. So we'll have to see how this is going to go right here. Almirola leads the field to the green. Johnson trying to get the restart on the top, much like when Bowman restarted in the lead a little bit ago. Johnson trying to side draft that inside lane with Eric Almirola. Big time, really pulling him back. Another big time side draft. Oh, contact! A little too aggressive with the side draft that time as the 00 stays hooked onto the 10 as the 11 now hooks on to Jimmy Johnson. Here comes the push off of turn 4. Hamlin gets shuffled out of line, and Blaney now pushes the back of the 48 of Johnson. I was sat in row 54, so I sat probably about 3/4 of the way up in the grandstands. Ooh. 3 wide middle for Johnson. Can't clear Harvick on the bottom or Blaney on the top. So we're going to duck in line behind Harvick. In 5th place, Stenhouse picks us up with a bump draft. Harvick moves high. Johnson stays low. Johnson with a big run coming now to the back of the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Look at the speed by Jimmy Johnson at the line, 211 miles an hour. I don't think we've hit that fast all day today, but boy, we were hauling right at the line. I say El Chattel, welcome to the stream. I prefer the wheel over the controller when I can. It depends. I mean, with me commentating and broadcasting, it's easier to do that when I use the controller, and that's why I flip-flop back and forth the majority of the time, too. Because when I'm using the steering wheel, it's just more going on at once, makes it more difficult. But as far as like actually racing on the video game goes, I'd rather prefer the wheel for sure. It's just easier to give it a realistic broadcast when I'm using the controller. A little easier to make saves. I'll tell you guys that much. Quinn Houff leads here at Talladega in the latter portions of the race. Johnson, though, now will take the lead on the bottom of the track from a push from behind from Eric Almirola. And now Almirola hangs us out quickly. He's got Stenhouse behind him, and Almirola said he wants to lead the lap, and he will. With Stenhouse up to 2nd at the line, followed by Johnson, Houff, and LaJoie. Ooh, Stenhouse got loose going into turn 1. Big run down to the back bumper of the 10 of Almirola. We are there. Look at the 10 car trying to block the 48 of Johnson down the back straightaway. Run stalled out. Houff is coming with another push. Thanks for everybody tuning in right now. We have had nothing but great action all day long. It's now Corey LaJoie going for 3rd place. Almirola couldn't block the run. Big side draft now all of a sudden. And not as much help on the top versus the bottom. Johnson to the lead all by himself. Almirola trying to side draft on the top side though. Oh, look at Stenhouse squeezing him up there. Not wanting to give it up. He tries to stay in 4th, and now Stenhouse moves to the top in front of Almirola instead. Almirola hangs him out. Might have been what Stenhouse was trying to do before, was trying to get in front of the 10. If Almirola couldn't do it, that time he did, and Almirola just decided to pull under him. And more lanes forming a little bit further back. Caution is out, though. Caution is out with 53 to go. That's our 8th caution of the race. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't see any of the NASCAR YouTube guys when I was there. I was looking for... Oh, no! Breaking news on the channel. Breaking news. Kyle Busch fails post-race inspection. Austin Cindric wins at Texas. Real life breaking NASCAR news on the live stream. Just got the alert on the NASCAR app. Kyle Busch fails post-race inspection. Does not get his 98th career victory. More bad luck for Kyle Busch this season. Austin Cindric gets the win in the Xfinity Series at Texas today. Soundbread Entertainment, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know. Breaking news. I just saw that right under that caution that we just had. Great restart again by Johnson here. Man, I'll tell you what, Kyle Busch cannot catch a break in 2020. Let me tell you, he dominated that race. From what I heard, I mean, the fact that he went back and forth 3 times, but that's a tough break there. I helped Cindric out in the points. That's his 3rd win the last couple weeks now. So his hot streak continues. All a mile and a half too. Here comes Corey LaJoie for the lead though. Corey LaJoie on the outside for the race lead. But a push from Tyler Reddick to the back of the 48 of Johnson. And the Chevrolets will power past the Mustangs from now. Johnson with the lead advantage. Just less than 50 laps to go in the Geico 500 at Talladega. Oh boy. It's blocked there on LaJoie. Yet another big run. The next race on our custom schedule season is the Cup Series at Texas. It'll be a shortened race on a part of that schedule. The first one for the Cup Series on the season. I'm not sure exactly what time. It won't be in the morning tomorrow, I can guarantee that. If it will be before the race, it'll likely start at about 1:30 if it is before the race. We should be able to get it in time with it being a shortened race anyway. At Texas, it's only a 250 miler. Should be a good one. Definitely will be a sense of urgency there, and if not, it'll be right after I get done recording my post-race analysis of the Texas race. So it'll be roughly about 15 minutes to a half hour or so after the Texas race tomorrow if I can't get the race before the actual race tomorrow. But there will be another live stream tomorrow. Why is the Texas race tomorrow shortened? With my custom schedule seasons for all 3 series, I wanted to throw a couple shortened races in there just for the heck of it. Just to kind of like vary the schedule. So I have 4. We go to Daytona and Talladega 3 times total. So one of each of those, you know, one Talladega. Oh, got a little bit of a moment off of 4, and that'll give the race lead to Tyler Reddick. Enjoy with the push, but it's too late on the top. So Reddick takes the lead at the line. So yeah, the shortened races for the Cup Series schedule, we did see that for the Truck Series at Chicagoland already too. But the 4 for the Cup Series that'll be shortened will be Talladega, Atlanta, one Daytona night race, and another Talladega race because we raced there 3 times on the season. Will be the shortened races. I decided to choose the 500 mile and a half races, the shortened races, but yeah, I had plans of it before the start of the season, so that would be why. The races will still take about an hour and a half or so in length. They just can be shortened lengths, kind of like what you saw in the actual Cup Series this year. Granted, it was because of the COVID schedule, but so I'm trying out some shortened races, so we're going to do that here on the channel too. But not too shortened. They're going to be 50% races still, but I'll still call them full race live streams because that's what I had for schedule length compared to the rest of the year. Oh wow, we cut down right in front of Chastain and he got loose. That'll give Johnson the lead right back though, as Joey Logano is the lead car in the draft, trying to hold on to the lead lap and hope for a quick caution to get right back into this thing as well. We have drivers like Chase Elliott trying to get in the free pass spot as well. Johnson leads with 44 to go though. Daniel Suarez using a draft from Logano on the top side. Can't quite clear us, but at the line, Suarez will lead the lap. 43 to go at Talladega Superspeedway. Suarez able to get in line into second place. Johnson using the draft of Logano on the bottom now. So we still have to make one more pit stop in this race today. Johnson back to the inside of Logano. A little bit of a side draft there on Joey. Get the bumper on in front. Suarez in line right behind the 48. Here comes LaJoie on the top side, so trying to put Logano a lap down in case we get that caution. Can alternate through the camera angles for the final time in today's race with 42 to go. Alex Bowman back into the top 5 again. Trying to desperately get around the 22 of Logano. Big side draft again there. 40 laps to go at Talladega here today in the Geico 500. Will we have a new winner for the 4th time in the young season, or will Jimmy Johnson, who has led the majority of the laps today, be able to repeat? Or sorry, well, not repeat, but I guess get back to victory lane again. And here comes Bobby Carter on the bottom of the track. Every lane being blocked off. Carter is 1 lap down right now. Battling Logano for the free pass position as Johnson's got the clean air out in front of the field again. And here comes Bowman getting pushed from Denny Hamlin. Hendrick Motorsports 1-2, but not for long because here comes Hamlin up to second place right behind the 88. Bowman drops in front of the 48 of Johnson. Carter gives the push to the back of Johnson though, as Hamlin is hung out to dry all by himself. Jimmy to the outside for the lead. What a run on Alex Bowman, big time. Side draft now trying to get away from him. Neck and neck at the line. I believe Johnson led the lap. But now Jimmy's going to get hung out to dry. Oh, contact though with Bobby Carter. Suarez now picks us up down the back straightaway. Bobby Carter in the free pass spot right now, just barely ahead of Eric Jones. As well, they're trying to look to just even get back on the lead lap so they don't have to restart at the rear of the field. Be just a little bit safer that way too, of course. So, oh no! Bowman goes around in front of the field, in front of the 48 of Johnson. Caution is out. Bowman blows the tire in the center of the corner, and the two Hendrick Chevrolets are taken out in one swoop. Johnson saw it coming, moved to the outside, and the 88 of Bowman went right up the banking. Caution is out for the ninth time today. Luckily, we don't have 5 seconds of damage. And that is not what Rick Hendrick wanted to see. As two of his cars running 1-2 get taken out. And that will likely knock Bowman out of the race. And that gives Bobby Carter and Eric Jones back on the lead lap. Johnson's going to go into pit road, repair the damage. Bino, welcome to the stream. That's cool, Bino. Absolutely nothing we could do. I mean, we could have stayed on the inside, but I went to the top, seeing he was up in smoke. And around Bowman went. And after repairing the damage, that has dropped us back to about 18th. Luckily, we had less than 5 seconds of damage. We were able to repair it there with our 5-second damage clock. But we will restart in 19th. Not sure how many guys might have taken the wave around there as well to maybe get back on the lead lap. I wasn't paying attention to that. But the green flag is back in the air. Less than 40 laps to go here at Talladega. In fact, closing in on 30 to go very shortly. Look at Jimmy Johnson all the way to the outside, getting pushed by Bobby Carter. But that was the caution Eric Jones and Carter wanted to see. Oh, contact with Blaney, and around goes Johnson mid-pack, and the big one is out. Johnson is up and over. Lands back on all fours. Newman's collected in the crash. And now heavy damage to the front of Johnson's car. Just one lap after the restart and another yellow. We are well above the damage. 5-second damage clock for the second race in both races of the doubleheader today. Luck not on Jimmy Johnson's side these last couple of races. Johnson goes up and over, but we didn't actually barrel roll it. It looked like the air got underneath the back of the car. We landed back on all four. But not without heavy damage, of course, to the front of the car. But even with 20 seconds of damage, Jimmy Johnson going to try to do whatever it takes. Bobby Carter spins his tires on the outside on the restart. And that's going to hold up the outside lane. Johnson's going to need some help, but he's going to keep digging to try and win this race with a wrecked race car. It won't be a flipping win, but it'll be a airborne spot and a win. Oh, Hamlin checked up. John Hunter Nemechek now to push the 48 of Johnson. Jimmy has to stay in line of the draft here and get some help. Oh no, we almost had another wreck through the tri-oval. Looks like Hamlin and Fincham, I believe, about got together. Bobby Carter's going to help us out. Try to, at least. This 48 car is slow. Heavy damage to the sides of the race car as well. This car has gotten extremely tight as well after all the damage to the race car. Going to keep trucking along here and hope for the best for Jimmy Johnson. Try to take him to victory lane for the 6th time this season. Temperatures are running hot with 28 laps to go. And with 20 seconds of damage, can we pull off the miracle? Back in the draft again. We just do not have the horsepower ourselves. But Ty Dillon is willing to work with the 48 of Johnson nonetheless. Johnson working. That inside lane is starting to get going here. 27 laps left. Ty Dillon is still hooked to the back bumper of Johnson as Quinn Houff leads at Talladega. Ooh, Buescher stalled up the inside lane there. Johnson all over the back bumper of Chris Buescher. Definitely can't get out of the gas right now with how damaged the race car is. It's going to slow us up way too much. Ooh, Ty Dillon broke that draft behind us. That's going to hurt a little bit. We need Ty Dillon to get right back on the back bumper again. Here he comes. And he needs to push to help himself just as much as it's helping us. Barely getting to the inside of Joey Gase. Great move. Johnson just getting the nose in there. 3 by 3 through the tri-oval. Ooh, Reddick blocking off the 17 there of Buescher. Getting back to that double yellow line once again. Johnson's holding on mid-pack pretty well, though. Billy Kramer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got the big one. We had 2 wrecks, but the second of which was the big one. Talladega, Bowman got taken out as well. I think Elliott's still lapped down. Not a good day. And William Byron is already DNF'd. Hendrick Motorsports has not had their way at Talladega here in this one. But Jimmy Johnson doing everything he can with this 48 car. Ty Dillon holds us, or I should say hangs us out to dry. And look at the time lost as soon as we don't get any help. Oh no. Contact there with Joey Gase. All that momentum immediately lost as soon as Ty Dillon jumped out of line. Christopher Bell trying to help out the 48 of Johnson. Currently back in 21st. With 24 laps to go. Still time. Get up to about 13th there, but the minute Ty Dillon hung us out, the minute we lost all that ground, now we don't have as much drafting help in front of us. Oh, Bell hangs us out, and here is Chase Elliott in the 9 car. Elliott has to push his Hendrick teammate Jimmy Johnson. Both of us damaged heavily, though. Johnson continues to lose spots, and now Elliott's just going to sneak on by us. Gonna jump down in front of Brendan Gaughan now. Get a draft off of Truex. Oh, we're gonna need another caution here in this one, that is for sure. Definitely got some help from Brendan Gaughan, but it's just not gonna be enough. And he's gonna hang us out now too. Johnson has lost the draft here at Talladega. 22 laps to go in the Geico 500. Heavy damage to the race car. And it will be way too much to overcome unless we can get another caution. We have had a grand total of 10 cautions, I believe, today. And we have had the big one for the second super speedway race in a row. Unlike the Daytona 500 where Johnson got the victory, it's going to be much harder here today at Talladega. Heavy damage to the race car. At least now that we're out of the draft, it's not wanting to overheat as much with the oil temps, but $21 to go. We just got to hope sooner the caution comes, the better. At least we get to restart mid-pack. We would restart in 23rd with the caution. 29 to go, so we're plenty good on fuel. We even topped off under that last caution as well. We were due for a race to finally finish outside of the top 10 this year. First 7 races of the season, we have finished no worse than 9th place. Caution is out with 20 laps to go at Talladega. It is not over yet. Austin Dillon will hit pit road. He might have been the cause of the caution. Quinn Houff leads. Don't count Johnson out of it yet. And we might as well hit pit road also. 4 fresh tires again. Get more grip. Gonna loosen the race car up. 1 round wedge adjustment. We're going to have 17 laps to go when we go green here at Talladega. Not sure exactly who brought out the caution, but that is the 11th of the race. And it makes 2 races in a row we have had more than 10 cautions. Both on the doubleheader today. Johnson will restart on the bottom, winning the race off pit road on Austin Dillon. And here we go. Green flag back in the air again. And it came early enough, there is still time. Don't see day to night transitions. Well, Talladega is only a day race. Talladega is only raced in the day, and I believe when you have stages on is when you see the day to night transitions. I have not been racing with stages, so I haven't been able to fully see it myself. And look at the run, Jimmie Johnson's got on the bottom. 3 wide, but he doesn't have any help behind him. The lane's kind of stalled out up in front. Get loosen the car up. Remember, we were very tight before. And we've got Ty Dillon on the inside, middle and outer lines holding up. Look at Jimmie Johnson working his way through the pack. Ty Dillon now to push. Well, they damaged race car and all for the 48 of Johnson. What a restart. 16 laps to go now here in this one. All the way back up to about 12th place for Jimmie Johnson. Logan, though, welcome to the stream. Underneath the Joy, 3 wide. Jimmie Johnson has cracked the top 10 with a damaged race car, trying to win it at Talladega. Mid-pack still going about 3 wide. Ross Chastain to the inside of Quinn Houff for the race lead. We are coming this time by to 15 laps to go in the Geico 500. What a miracle this would be for the 48 team. And now getting warning signs that the car might be starting to overheat. Outside, checks up again. They are not staying consistent like they were before. Best Bro, welcome to the stream. This is unbelievable. Chastain to the top now to try and block Chad Finch. Timmy Hill to the bottom. Timmy Hill to the race lead off of turn 4, getting pushed from Bubba Wallace. Oh, Dillon about turned Johnson through the tri-oval. And here comes Houff up the middle. Harvick at the bottom of the track. Oh no, we are about to go 4 wide. Now hopping down in front of the 4 of Harvick. Leaving Ty Dillon. So we about went 4 wide through the tri-oval. Johnson desperately trying to push this 48 of Johnson to get him going. Even with 20 seconds of damage, just imagine if we could still finish inside the top 10 again. And keep the streak alive here. Hill goes to the top. Wallace had a run, and here comes Quinn Houff to the bottom of the track. Pretty much all by himself. Houff could not clear the 66 of Timmy Hill. A lot of drivers going for their first career win at Talladega with a spot for the playoffs on the line. Johnson with an absolutely wrecked race car after going airborne about 30 laps ago in the big one is up to third place. This is unbelievable. Quinn Houff to the lead off of turn 2. He has cleared Timmy Hill. Hill and Johnson side drafting for second. CW2288, welcome to the stream. We are on 105 AI difficulty. Houff to the bottom of the track though to block Jimmy Johnson, who has the run in second place with the help from Kevin Harvick in the 4. Houff gives up the bottom slightly. Oh, but he is able to block. Quinn Houff trying to hold on to win it at Talladega with 12 to go. Here we go, Johnson to the lead, off of turn 2, Harvick with the push. Unbelievable. With a wrecked race car, Jimmy Johnson has taken the lead at Talladega. Oh, and Johnson now with the help of Kenseth is just going to freight train the 48 of Johnson. All the momentum lost in Hamlin trying to pick up the 48 in the draft. And that was very short-lived, as Ryan Preece now gets to the back bumper of the 48 of Johnson, and we've got to do it again. Keselowski up the middle. Brad Keselowski up the middle. 3 wide. Houff on the bottom now. Next live stream is tomorrow at Texas. Not sure on the start time there, Tim. Either going to be right before the actual Texas race or right after. Following the inside line, right along that double yellow line. Much more form than the middle and outer lanes. Houff trying to hold on to the lead. Not for long, he doesn't have enough help on the top. Keselowski has just pushed Ross Chastain, I believe, to the lead. No, that's Matt Kenseth, my bad. Matt Kenseth to the lead, and now he hangs him out. Keselowski going for it on Matt Kenseth. 10 laps to go in the Geico 500 at Talladega. Johnson back up to third now. Andrew, welcome to the stream. Keselowski to the lead off of turn 2. Johnson back to second place again. Got to the lead with the damaged race car before, but we couldn't actually officially take the lead by leading a lap. Car is not holding up well at all. No, we definitely need help if we're going to win this, as we come to 9 laps to go this time by. This car is absolutely totaled. But in the draft at Talladega, there is still a chance. This is absolutely unbelievable what the 48 car is holding on to. To the bottom, Keselowski leaves it open. Into turn 1 with just 8 laps to go. 9 to go, rather. Johnson back to the lead again. Off of turn 2 with the 37 of Ryan Preece holding in behind. And now let's go. Preece going to get a run of his own, hopefully. Is what he's hoping for. Keselowski has a huge run on the top. And Brad Keselowski back to the lead again. They're able to hold the inside line. Did not want to go up the track and give up the bottom like we did last time. Keselowski doing this all by himself, but that's because the 48 at the front of the field is holding everybody up. Johnson officially back to the lead. Leads the lap at the line with 8 to go. Johnson trying to pull off a miracle here at Talladega. Preece leads that inside line right now, likely. Keselowski gets another huge run on the top. Off of turn 2, he is coming. And now getting split, 3 wide. Christopher Bell with the push. Too little, too late. Priest getting pushed from Austin Dillon now on the bottom. Johnson loses a lot of ground. Boy, Daniel Suarez has a ton of damage also. And he's getting pushed on the top side by Timmy Hill. Oh no, Bell about turned. Jimmy Johnson through the tri-oval. Johnson trying to side draft and get him back. Hamlin to the bottom. Johnson's getting hung out to dry. Here comes Stenhouse finally to push. Johnson back to 9th. Johnson again gonna need help. Priest has just lost the lead at the front of the field, looks like. I believe that is Austin Dillon who takes the lead off at turn 4. We are coming to 6 laps to go in the Geico 500. Oh man, Stenhouse about turned the 48 of Johnson through the tri-oval. Half doesn't have a lot of help to our outside. It is about a 7-car pack up in front of us right now. Johnson trying to get a big run. Kind of pulling Stenhouse a little bit off in turn 2. Stenhouse, oh, trying to stay in front of him. Here comes Half, contact. And now Kurt Busch with the push. That didn't work out well at all. 5 laps to go this time by Talladega. My thought on Bobby Carter, I mean, I wish there wasn't a generator driver and they can get a guy like Brennan Poole in the game, but they just couldn't get his rights. You see that with other sports games too, where you can't get the rights to the athletes for whatever reason. So I don't really know if that's completely the fault of NASCAR Heat in general, but oh wow, big run for Johnson though. Stalls out as LaJoie blocks. They are 3 wide for the lead at the front of the field. Look at this mess. Timmy Hill got loose off of 4, able to hold the inside slightly, and now LaJoie trying to block Johnson. Oh my goodness. 3 by 3 through the tri-oval at Talladega. This is getting nuts. 4 to go. Denny Hamlin leads. Mr. Super Speedway of the last couple years. Trying to win another one this time though at Talladega. Outside starting to stall out, led by Christopher Bell and Austin Dillon. Stenhouse now moves to the top, trying to get a run going there. Will we have it? Oh, Hamlin got tight. Hamlin got really tight. Keselowski to the bottom and takes the lead. They're 3 wide for second. Timmy Hill trying to pull off a miracle of his own up to second place. Followed by Stenhouse, LaJoie. Hamlin fading back, so is Christopher Bell. Johnson back to the top 5 again, 3 to go. Will we stay green to the finish, or will caution number 12 come out? Keselowski trying to hold on to it. Oh man, he moved to the top. That might not be a great idea. Timmy Hill up to side draft him. Plus getting pushed from behind now from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Timmy Hill to the lead at Talladega, coming to 2 laps to go. Freight train line on the inside. We need to make sure the one of Busch is still drafting us no matter what happens. LaJoie going to want to stay in front of us. Oh no, LaJoie moves off the bottom. Tried to stay in the draft to Stenhouse. Bad move. Timmy Hill to the lead with 2 to go. With Stenhouse in second, he has won here before. It's been a couple years and it was with a different team, different manufacturer. But don't count Stenhouse out of it. Ricky going to the top. Hill with the block. Johnson to the bottom. Underneath Stenhouse. Timmy Hill still leads it. Kurt Busch is pushed to 48 of Johnson up to second place. Timmy Hill leads it. White flag will arrive. 1 lap to go in the Geico 500. What kind of a miracle will it be? Will it be Timmy Hill getting career win number 1 and a spot in the playoffs? If he can get to the top 13 points, it will Johnson pull this wrecked race car to victory lane. A solid push into turns 1 and 2 from Kurt Busch to the back of the 48 of Johnson. Will Busch try to push the 48 of Johnson to the lead and then make a move for himself in the line? I think that might be the way to go. Can't quite get the run needed though. Oh, Timmy Hill gets tight. Hill gets tight. Johnson to the bottom of the track. Johnson to the bottom into the lead over turn 4. Kurt Busch has pushed Johnson. Kurt Busch gonna let go through the trial of a likely. Or will he make a move for himself? He lets go. It's too late. Jimmy Johnson wins it at Talladega. A wrecked race car and all. And Jimmy Johnson pulls off a last lap pass for the win. What has just happened here today? Unbelievable. Timmy Hill moved up the track into turn 3. Kurt Busch with the push to give Johnson the lead. He let us go. Had a run to the outside. We were able to block him off coming to the finish. If he had another 100 feet, I think Kurt Busch would have won it. Because this race car was not strong enough to stay out. And now the engine is completely done. And the victory burnouts after the race. That is unbelievable. We've seen miracle wins at Talladega before. I don't know if I've seen anything like this. That is absolutely insane. We need to look at the replay of the finish of this one. All the way to the final half a lap. Getting pushed from Kurt Busch into turn 3. Hill goes high. Johnson with the wrecked race car. Kurt Busch pushes Jimmy to the lead. He let go right there and had the run. Moves to the top, but it was too late. And Jimmy Johnson pulls off the miracle win at Talladega. Oh, Kurt Busch was a lap down. I didn't even realize that. That's a good call. Maybe that's why Kurt Busch was willing to stick with us to the end. He was a lap down. He couldn't win the race. That's insane. That is just unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't realize Kurt Busch was a lap down. Thanks for noting that out. He's in 26th. Remember, caution came out in the middle of the green flag stops earlier in the race. Put a lot of guys a lap down. 25 cars finished on the lead lap. As we look at the running order, Johnson gets win number 6 of the season. Joey Gase 2nd. Timmy Hill 3rd. Brad Keselowski 4th. Michael McDowell 5th. Bobby Carter in 6th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 7th, then you have DeBenedetto 8th, Priest in 9th, and Kyle Busch rounding out the top 10. Kurt Busch was willing, a lap down, to push Johnson to the win. Unbelievable. On a last lap pass nonetheless, Timmy Hill, heartbreaker, on the final lap of the race. Take a look at where your favorite drivers finished. Again, 25 drivers finished on the lead lap today. And 5 drivers failed to finish. Alex Bowman, Clint Boyer, David Reagan, William Byron, and Cole Custer. I know, no DNF after the wreck. I don't know what you have to do to DNF in championship mode. If at all, really, because it's 2 races in a row we've had hard crashes and we never DNF'd. Unbelievable. 2 hours, 17 minutes total time on the race here today. 11 cautions total. 6th win of the year for Johnson. Big time win. Pulling away with the regular season points lead. After the Geico 500 here today. John Hunter Nemechek had the fastest lap, 47.114. Johnson led 57 of the 188 laps today, led the most laps. Started at the rear in 38th without qualifying or practice, got the win. And Nemechek, who started on the pole, finished back in 31st, 1 lap down. He got stuck a lap down during the transition of those pit stops earlier in the race. So that is going to do it here for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know how you couldn't enjoy this one. The last lap pass for the win for Jimmie Johnson. Another thrilling finish to add on to the season. Boy, we have had quite a few of them already in the first 8 races. The chase for 8, trying to get Jimmie Johnson yet another championship time NASCAR Cup Series record as we do this for NASCAR Heat 5. So, yep, that's going to do it. Subscribe for more daily NASCAR content such as these NASCAR Heat 5 live streams. We got Bristol vlog videos coming out later tonight, as well as a predictions video for the Texas race. Also coming out later on tonight for tomorrow. We have a Texas race ourselves for our next full race live stream tomorrow afternoon. And post-race analysis video coming up. So, yeah, a lot of NASCAR action. This is the place to be for NASCAR daily content. Realistic commentary with these NASCAR Heat 5 full race live streams as well. So, yep, next live stream will be tomorrow afternoon, either right before or right after the Texas race. Not sure exactly. It depends when I can get home from the golf course. I'm sure they'll be busy, so that's why I don't know exactly what time. But nonetheless, we will have another stream tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like button also down below if you enjoyed the race commentary, the video in general. That was a thriller. That's going to be hard to top the rest of the season, but we're going to give it our best shot. And so long, folks. And I'll see you next time.